Hey kids, it's Arp. This is the ArpCast, somewhat live from the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains in eastern Tennessee. Today we talk about different things, weird people, and maybe unicorns and rainbows. We read poetry and short stories too. Most of all, we keep it real. This is the ArpCast, starting now. ArpCast number 44, Friday, January 26, 2018. It's a chilly night in K-Town. It's cold still, it's winter. Shouldn't be a shocker. The Friday night program looms for your consumption. Glad you're here with us. Follow us, tempt your brain, tickle your synapses, tease your senses. Go on. It's all right. Do it. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. YouTube search for ArpCast. One word. ARPCAST. ArpCast. Sherpas. Everest. Climbers. Focus. Concentration. So the week has been collaboration, consistency, concentration. Today, focus. It's such a fleeting thing nowadays. Just the ability to sit still and concentrate on something, focus your energy on something, create something. There's such a demand for output. So imagine those men and women climbing Everest with their Sherpas. Those magnificent men that lead the climbers up. Base Camp 1. Just getting acclimated. You get up there. It's cold, but I think it can be, in the 40s. I haven't done any research on this. It's not bad. Toasty, even. It's warm. Base Camp 2. Things start to change. It gets colder. It's more ominous. You can sense impending death. It's a crazy way to make a living, to gain notoriety. The Sherpas, they do it. That's what they do. Concentration, meditation on the zenith. Up. Go up. Keep going up. Focus. Oxygen deprivation. We all face this. We're on a run or on the job or something with the family. You're trying to attain something. You get so excited about it. Challenges befall you. You run out of breath. You're nervous. You're weakened in the state. You've got adrenaline stuff, but sometimes you've reached the end of your physical capacity to go forward. Forgetfulness. It's thin air up there. Man, it's thin. It's thin. I've been in Denver a couple of times. And, it's thin. I can only imagine what it's like on Everest. A wandering soul, you're distracted. Little oxygen, you're looking around, you're searching. You got to keep going, but because the zenith, it's there, it looms. And we've all seen the shots, on television or in documentaries. And it's an amazing thing to witness. But what's more amazing to me is the human capacity of concentration. Remember that game we used to play as kids? Concentration. I think it's the one where you flip and you've got to match up the cards or the little tiles on the board. Like 2 grapes and 2 apples, and you've got to remember, you've got to focus. That's an amazing game when you look back. It's so simple, right? Just hours you could be playing that. Back and forth, back and forth. Concentration. There's a lot to be said about the time of day where you need to be focused and where you need to concentrate. And many of you have often heard me talk about that just glorious time between 4 and 6 a.m. And I struggle with it. I make it some days. Most days I don't. The days that I have where I've had an opportunity to focus and concentrate, say on my writing or on my studies, it's just amazing. It's powerful. It's crisp. The zenith looms, there in the morning, just before twilight, just on that placid lake before the sun hits it, and the glare wakes you up. That's what I got to imagine, someone that's so focused on some point up in the distance, up on the top of that mountain. That's what it must feel like to them. Morning at every step. And that doesn't even count the fact that there are horrendous storms on that mountaintop. There are temperatures and conditions as you go higher and higher that I know that I could not make it. I've had my own challenges and I've overcome them, and I see challenges within my own family, and my daughter is just getting to a point in her life where those big challenges loom. I see it with everybody. Take a little bit of time. Set some time aside to focus and to concentrate. Where are you headed? How are you going to get there? It's an age-old question, right? A quandary for us all. I'll tell you this, though. I'll be there for you. Who's that friend? Who's that partner? Who's that group? That clan? Be there for you. Focus. Help you focus. And as the song goes, and the reason I bring this up, we were listening to the song tonight, I'll Follow You Into the Dark. It's an amazing song. But that's what your ghosts do, right? Your soul, and you bring this creativity, and they will go with you where there's the unknown. You don't know what looms up the mountain, into the cold, into the wind, that really, really big mountain. I'll follow you. I'll be there for you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Well, kids, you know who this is. It's ARP, damn it. You have been listening to the ArpCast, a sensational, fact-filled experience meant to change the world. I'm happy you stopped by. Our sponsors, those greedy, wily bastards, thank you too. Make sure to write. This has been the ArpCast. I'm out.